Cain's family history is one of the most intriguing in the Bible. Cain, the firstborn son of Adam and Eve, is known for committing the first violent act against his brother Abel's life because of jealousy and envy. But what happened to Cain's family after this tragic event? In this video, we're going to explore what we know about Cain's lineage and its implications for biblical and human history up to the present day. According to the book of Genesis chapter 4 and verse 16, after Cain had eliminated Abel, God expelled him from his divine presence. Cain left his family and settled in the land of Nod, where he built a city and raised offspring. However, the question arises as to the origin of his wife, mentioned in Genesis 4, verse 17. Varied speculations have been proposed, ranging from the idea of Cain marrying a sister to the possibility that there were other humans on earth at that time. Regardless, it is certain that Cain had children. Verses 18 through 22 of Genesis chapter 4 introduce some of Cain's descendants. Their first son was Enoch, and he had a son named Irad, who, in turn, had Mijael. The latter is remembered for being the first man to have two wives and for boasting that he ended the life of a man, indicating that evil and violence continued in Cain's lineage. Furthermore, Cain's descendants pioneered skills such as metallurgy and music, as per Genesis 4:22. Tubal-Cain, a descendant of Cain, was the first blacksmith, while Jubal was the father of all who play the harp. Such abilities were important to the development of early civilization, suggesting that, despite the curse, Cain's offspring contributed positively to the world. Cain's family history also raises the fascinating question, who were the other people on earth? As Genesis chapter 4, verse 14, Cain expresses fear of being killed by anyone who finds him on earth. This suggests that there were individuals other than Cain's offspring at that time. The origin of these people remains debated among biblical scholars. Some believe they were descendants of Adam and Eve, not mentioned in the Bible due to the focus on the line of Seth, the third son of Adam and Eve. Others theorize that these people could be divine creations distinct from Adam and Eve, suggesting that the creation described in the book of Genesis may be more complex than reported. Whatever the answer, it is certain that Cain and his offspring were not alone on earth. The expulsion from the divine presence and the curse upon Cain seem to have had several effects on his lineage, resulting in continued evil among his descendants. This highlights the importance of God's choice to focus on Seth's lineage for the restoration of mankind. Cain's family history also has interesting theological implications in the New Testament. Cain is referred to as an example of what not to do in the book of 1 John 3:12. His decision to eliminate Abel and his lack of repentance are seen as an example of the evil that humanity must not follow. Descent from him is also associated with the curse mentioned in the Old Testament, illustrating that choosing evil has consequences that can affect future generations. As we examine Cain's family history, we understand how an individual's choices can impact subsequent generations. It's a powerful example of how our current choices can have lasting effects, and it emphasizes the importance of taking the right path. I hope you enjoyed the content of this video. If so, please be sure to show your support by leaving a like and subscribing to our channel so you don't miss any of our future content about the Bible. Always remember to share knowledge is to enrich faith. May God continue to bless you abundantly.